Hello YouTube, this is TanksIsUs again, and I finally hit 15, as if it took a long time. I'm about to queue for my first dungeon to start leveling this guy from 15 to 80. As you can see, I'm partied with a priest. That's Wink from Wayne and Wink Blogs. He's my roommate. And I'll show you what my armor looks like starting out. I have my 3 heirlooms, which help a ton, increasing all my stats and everything. Other than that, I have pretty basic gear, just greens and blues, and a random rifle. We're probably going to get into Raid Fire Chasm, more than likely, or RFC as you would hear. And as you can see, Olmera is chatting with me about how badly I suck, trying to talk to you. Anyway, time to queue. And of course, here we go. Alright, so we got into Deadmines, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. This is my first time really tanking with the warrior. I'm going to do my best. We'll see how it goes, and I'm probably only going to be recording big fights and boss fights.
Easy mode.
Alright, time for the first boss of this dungeon. I'm going to start off making sure to pull threat by using the taunt. I do Ren first because in a main mob you would want to get Ren first because I have a talent that puts Rend on everything affected by Thunderclap if I'm targeting something with Rend on it. So Ren, then Thunderclap, and Shield Slam is just my damage thing. If I lose threat on it, I just use Taunt, pull the threat back. Thunderclap, it's good to keep up because it lowers their attack speed. Ren does damage over time as well as initial damage. As you can see, I don't really hardly need heals right now because of my BOA gear, but I'm getting a bubble and it's pretty much protecting me from taking any damage throughout this entire boss fight. And down goes Glooptok. Alright, we're coming up on the second boss now. So far so good, no one's died. I'm having a little bit of trouble holding threat because I don't really have a lot of tanking abilities, but for the most part, things are going well. Yeah, I'm also the lowest level you can be for this dungeon, but it's not that big of a deal because I have BOAs. I just wish I had some higher level skills to keep things on me. This boss is a little more annoying than the last one because he likes to move around a lot, and once you kill the big thing, the little thing on top of him decides to attack you. Seems to be moving at a steady pace though, and he just threw the little guy off, which means I need to pull the little guy onto me now and try to put some threat on both of them. Now, the way threat works, in case you don't know, is first off you have to get the creature's attention. The best way to get a big group's attention on you is with AoE, and for something small, you usually have a one creature pull spell that can take care of that pretty well. Right now I'm having trouble keeping threat though, because a lot of people in here are much higher level than me. I was expecting Raid Fire Chasm, I got Deadmines. Deadmines is a little more advanced, but nothing we shouldn't be able to handle. Unfortunately, someone has died now, and someone has been offline for a while now. I'm going to vote to kick him and try to move things along. And now it's time for the next boss fight. He's basically a giant robot, and I have a bad feeling I'm going to have some trouble taking care of him because he likes to attack everyone at once. He has an AoE of his own, and it's also a moving thing. I'm just going to keep taunting him every chance I get, do my best to keep him focused on me. And if I fail, well, that's where Wink comes in. He'll take care of healing people. as you can probably see if you're paying any attention to my chat. You can see his real name. This boss is going a lot better than I thought, except for the fact that people other than me are getting hurt. But it's kind of unavoidable on a boss like this, especially at this low of a level. Tanking gets easier at the higher levels. That seems like it would be the opposite, but yeah, there goes that boss, and I'll see you for the next one. Alright, we're coming up on the second to last boss now. This is going to be a little bit annoying, because he likes to go into a random mist and summon a bunch of ads halfway through the fight, and he does this 2 to 3 times, I think. And during the time you can't attack him at all. All you can do is attack the ads, and it's really annoying to tank because you can't see hardly anything, as you can see now. And you just gotta be able to find them wherever the hell they are, excuse my language, and just, pull them. Of course, at this level, those things attacking your party members isn't that big of a deal, especially with as good of a healer as Wink is. So yeah, it's irritating, but it's tolerable, and we're going to get through this pretty easily. And I'm not going to cut off footage after this boss, because right after this boss it goes directly into the final boss. So it'd be kind of pointless to end the footage there. And as I was saying earlier, once you get the creature's attention when you're tanking, the idea is to produce as much threat as possible. You produce threat by dealing damage, and certain abilities that are made for tanking will give you extra threat, such as my Thunderclap ability, which is also an AoE. It's pretty much exactly what you need for tanking. Like Wink said over there in chat, Thunderclap and Shockwave. Shockwave is the Prot Warrior's basically final move. That weapon is better than my weapon for me, so I'm going to go ahead and need that. I'm going to turn in this quest, and we're about to fight Cookie. Cookie is an awkward boss to tank. He sits in a bowl and throws food at you. It's really a pointless boss. He doesn't do anything for damage. It's just constant attacking. He's going to go down pretty quick, and that'll be the end of my first dungeon with TanksIsUs. With that, I think it's safe to say it's time to sign out, and I'll see you in my next dungeon. Bye, YouTube.